England, a land where ancient castles rise from the morning mist, where rolling green hills stretch beyond the horizon, and where every stone, every street, and every village whispers stories that have echoed through centuries. As dawn breaks, a gentle blanket of fog drifts across medieval towers and quiet countryside. The air carries the comforting aroma of freshly brewed tea and warm biscuits, blending with the cool breeze flowing in from the sea. Welcome to England, a country where history is never forgotten. Instead, it lives on, preserved in magnificent castles, celebrated in timeless traditions, and woven into everyday life. Before we begin, here's an important fact. England is one of the four nations that make up the United Kingdom, alongside Scotland, Wales, and Northern Ireland. Each possesses its own distinct identity, culture, and remarkable heritage. England's weather is famously unpredictable. Sunshine can suddenly give way to rain, followed by drifting clouds and clear blue skies, all within a single afternoon. Surrounded by the Atlantic Ocean and close to mainland Europe, this ever-changing climate has become part of the country's unique character. Even daily life embraces cherished traditions. One of the most beloved is afternoon tea, a peaceful ritual of tea, sandwiches, cakes, and warm conversation. Originating in the 19th century when the Duchess of Bedford sought a light meal between lunch and dinner, it has evolved into one of England's most iconic customs. The English language itself tells another remarkable story. Born from Anglo-Saxon roots and shaped by Norman influence, it has grown into one of the world's most influential languages, connecting billions of people across continents. England also preserves the symbols of its past with remarkable care. The famous red telephone boxes, once essential to everyday communication. Oxford is more than a university city. It is a living museum of knowledge, history, and architectural beauty. For nearly 1,000 years, scholars from around the world have walked these historic streets, pursuing discoveries that changed humanity forever. Its magnificent colleges, elegant courtyards, and soaring Gothic towers create an atmosphere unlike anywhere else on Earth. The Bodleian Library safeguards millions of priceless books and rare manuscripts, preserving centuries of human knowledge. Nearby stands the magnificent Radcliffe Camera, whose graceful dome has become one of England's most photographed landmarks. Yet Oxford isn't trapped in the past. Behind its medieval walls, scientists continue groundbreaking research that shapes the future of medicine, technology, and science. The city's magical streets have also inspired countless writers and filmmakers. Fans from around the world instantly recognize many locations featured throughout the Harry Potter film. London, a city where history and the future stand side by side. Here, medieval landmarks rise beneath gleaming skyscrapers, creating one of the world's most iconic skylines. Tower Bridge gracefully spans the River Thames, while the magnificent Palace of Westminster reminds visitors of Britain's long democratic tradition. Just beyond, the Shard reaches dramatically into the clouds, symbolizing London's modern ambition. The city's cultural wealth is extraordinary. Visitors can spend days exploring world-famous museums such as the British Museum and the National Gallery, both offering free admission to some of humanity's greatest artistic and historical treasures. The vibrant West End comes alive each evening with spectacular theater productions, while bustling markets like Borough Market delight visitors with flavors from around the world. Nature also flourishes in the heart of this global metropolis. Hyde Park and Regent's Park provide peaceful green spaces where locals and travelers alike escape the city's fast pace. Whether walking along the River Thames, exploring hidden neighborhoods, or riding the famous red double-decker buses, London reveals something unforgettable around every corner. It is a city that never stops reinventing itself while proudly preserving its remarkable past. The Lake District, far from the busy streets of London, lies one of England's most peaceful natural wonders. The Lake District, a breathtaking landscape sculpted by glaciers over thousands of years. Crystal-clear lakes reflect towering mountains, while green valleys stretch endlessly beneath changing skies. Every season transforms this national park into a masterpiece of nature. Spring fills the hills with wildflowers. Summer paints the lakes in brilliant shades of blue. Autumn covers the forests with golden leaves. Winter blankets the peaks in snow, creating scenes of extraordinary beauty. These landscapes inspired some of England's greatest poets, including William Wordsworth and Samuel Taylor Coleridge, whose romantic writings captured the timeless spirit of this remarkable region. Today, millions of visitors arrive each year to hike mountain trails, sail across peaceful lakes, and experience the quiet beauty that has inspired generations. The Lake District is also home to rare wildlife, protected forests, and diverse ecosystems that make it one of England's most valuable natural treasures. Here, nature speaks in silence. And every sunrise reminds us that some of Earth's greatest masterpieces were created not by human hands, but by time itself. Cornwall, at the southwestern edge of England, where rugged cliffs meet the endless Atlantic Ocean, lies Cornwall, a land of legends, dramatic coastlines, and timeless beauty. Golden beaches stretch beneath towering cliffs, while charming fishing villages rest peacefully along hidden coves. Every corner of Cornwall feels untouched, as though nature itself has carefully preserved this remarkable landscape. Legend says these shores are forever linked to the story of King Arthur. Standing proudly above the crashing waves, the ruins of Tintagel Castle have long been believed to be the legendary birthplace of Britain's most famous king. But Cornwall offers more than myths. Its mild coastal climate allows exotic and subtropical plants to flourish, creating gardens unlike anywhere else in England. One of its greatest modern wonders is the Eden Project. Beneath enormous futuristic biomes, visitors discover thousands of plant species from across the globe, showcasing humanity's commitment to protecting nature and building a sustainable future. Liverpool is a city where music, history, and maritime heritage come together in unforgettable harmony. Once one of the world's busiest ports, Liverpool played a vital role in global trade during the Victorian era. Today, its historic waterfront stands as a proud reminder of that remarkable past. Yet Liverpool is known around the world for another reason. This is the birthplace of the Beatles, the legendary band that transformed modern music forever. At the famous Cavern Club, 4 young musicians began a journey that would change the history of rock and roll. Today, fans from every corner of the world visit this iconic venue to celebrate their extraordinary legacy. The revitalized Albert Dock combines history with culture. Bath. Elegant, graceful, and steeped in history, Bath is one of England's most beautiful cities. Recognized as a UNESCO World Heritage Site, Bath has welcomed visitors for nearly 2,000 years. The Romans first discovered the city's natural hot springs, creating magnificent public baths that remain among Britain's greatest archaeological treasures. Walking through the remarkably preserved Roman baths offers a fascinating glimpse into everyday life during the Roman Empire. Above the city rises the magnificent Bath Abbey, its soaring Gothic architecture dominating the historic skyline.